Hey, welcome back. Bit of a quick review of something I use a lot today. It's probably one of the bits of gear gadgets that I use most of all, and it's something I've been really impressed with. I've spent a few years trying various different options of these, and I've just never found anything that's decent, and I'm talking about phone cases. So like probably most of you guys have, I've been through loads of different phone cases. I've had, you know, soft cases, leather cases, pouches, different types of armoured cases. Every time I've got a new phone, I've immediately bought a case to try and protect it because I don't want to break the thing. And the cases have always sort of left something to be desired. They've never really, they might do one thing, you know, they might lean the phone up so you can see it, or they might protect it really well. I've had cases that have the protective screen over the front, you know, all built into the case. The whole thing's supposed to be waterproof, and it just makes the phone seem really clunky and difficult to use. So I don't use those cases anymore, and I've realised that, you know, you can put a pretty decent screen protector on, like Gorilla Glass or something, and then as long as you're protecting, you know, the back and the corners of your phone, so when you drop it, it's generally going to fall on the side or the corner or something, and that's where you run a risk of doing some real big damage. And of the choices that were available, you know, they all had sort of limited options in terms of what they could do. So I'll just give you a top down on this, and we'll take a look at the Quadlock cases. They do them for all different types of phones. That one's in a Samsung Galaxy S21, I think this is, and I'll just give you a brief overview of what it can do. I'll show you the different accessories that come with this in place on, you know, the things that I use them on, and give you an idea of how versatile this system could be. They do have a magnetic option out as well. I haven't moved to that. Probably when I upgrade the phone, I'll check out their magnetic case as well, because I know that's got even more benefits to it. But overall, I'm really happy with these guys. Let's have a top down and see what's what. Okay, so we've got the Quadlock case there, and you can see it's just a standard old phone case, other than this Quadlock patented part at the back. So you've got all the normal functionality of your phone. You've still got the power button, volume buttons, etc. We've got Gorilla Glass on the front, and then the case just extends around here. So nice protection around the case. But the really interesting part is this. So the first thing I'll show you, which I keep on a little key ring, is you've got one of these, which you could keep on the phone all the time. So it folds down like so, and then swings out. So you could use that for positioning the phone like so, or you can just have it to the side if you wish, because you might use it to hold your phone with. Put your finger through it and hold the phone that way, or you can have it sat like that and have a steeper angle on the phone. But it's very simple, very effective, and actually I find myself fiddling about with that because it's got quite a nice smooth hinge to it. So if I leave it on my phone, I'm always wiggling the back piece around. Comes off very easily, and the reason I don't always have it on there is because in my car I have one of these, which is just a 3M sticker on one side, and then this patented lock mechanism on the back. that just locks in, so you can put them anywhere. You could put them, you know, on the wall in the kitchen or something. If you wanted your phone up on the wall and you wanted to use it for timers or watching something on while you're cooking, you can literally sling those anywhere. You can buy specialist mounts for inside the car, but the dashboard etc on my car was kind of a bit busy, apart from a couple of points where I could easily fix one of these, so I chose to go with this, and I'll throw up some video of that now. And lastly, on the Quadlock, I have a mount on the motorbike. Originally I just bought the standard mount, but then I upgraded that to a anti-vibration mount, which actually screws in on the clip-on handlebars on the sports bike, but you can also get them for the crossbar section of bikes, so they would be better for like trail bikes and stuff. But I've got mine on a sports bike that just sits in the central location on the clip-on bars, and then you just there's two different pieces that come with it that just sit down in there, and then as you screw it in, those parts actually spread out and just hold it nice and securely. And then the anti-vibration actually stops the phone from being shaken to death, because you get a lot of vibration obviously on a motorbike, especially if you're going at speed or on any rough surfaces. So I've even seen people use these on scramblers and off-road stuff. And the same can be said of a push bike, so you can get handlebar accessories as well that basically allow you to clip these cases onto the handlebar of a push bike exactly in the same manner, and you can get the anti-vibration thing for that. Apparently, if you overly vibrate any of these new smartphones, what tends to happen is you start losing focus in the camera. There's obviously parts in these cameras which are mechanical in terms of focusing, and those start to work loose and they just get shaken to pieces basically, so you lose your camera. And a lot of them have got really nice expensive camera parts in them nowadays, so you want to do as best you can to protect that. The only thing I've ever had go wrong on the motorbike accessory, I actually bumped the thing myself with my leathers. I didn't realise, and like ragged my leathers across it, and it broke one of these pieces off. I messaged Quadlock and they immediately replaced it. They just sent me this rear section, and I've never had any problems again. There was no charge, and they were great, and they responded really quickly, which is a lot more than I can say for some of the other companies I've dealt with in the past when things have gone wrong. So really good company, very responsive. They've got a huge range of accessories, they've got massive range of cases, and now they've got magnetic cases which have this band around here which you can use for various different functions as well. It looks pretty cool, so I'll probably upgrade to that when I get a new phone. So keep an eye out. I'll do another review when the magnetic case comes in, but I will be using these Quadlock cases for forever now. I don't see any need to upgrade from this system, and now I'm starting to buy into the accessories and have them on various different things. It just makes sense to keep using them. Thanks guys, I hope you found that useful. I don't get any money for these reviews, so they're unbiased. Everything I'm showing you I've bought with my own money. You can really help me to continue to do that by liking and subscribing, or if you've got a comment, even if you didn't like the video, tell me what your comment is, and you know, I'd be interested to find out how I could do things better. But yeah, I'm really appreciative of any likes and subscribes. Thanks a lot guys, see you soon, take care, bye bye now.